What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. So you should all be fairly familiar with this watch by now because I've been sharing it with you in a couple fairly recent episodes. If you want to see the full rundown on this watch, the complete review will be up here. There'll be a little pop-up you can click and it'll take you to that review. But in that review, I mentioned this is a very bare-bones, mass-produced military watch, and it's vintage. This one is from around the 1990s. Okay. Very basic, no sapphire crystal. They were made with plastic crystals, mineral crystals. This one feels like plastic, although I assume it could be mineral. But either way, there's a very deep scratch right here. I'll get a close-up shot of it. And in that review, I mentioned, I would have liked a sapphire crystal, but seeing as how the government was churning these out for the troops, I don't think that they were going to spend the extra money to make this super duper robust. They just needed it to work, and then if it broke, you'd throw it out and get a new one issued to you. But we're going to see if we can get rid of this scuff using Polywatch. Okay, I've made an episode removing the scratches on my Speedmaster Professional's Hesselite crystal, but we're gonna see if it works with this. I think it will, but here's all you need. Okay, you're gonna need a watch, you're gonna need Polywatch ointment. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to where you can find this. I have it at my Amazon store, and a microfiber cloth. Now, what you can do if you're worried about the watch, you can tape up the bezel and the case because, again, this is somewhat abrasive. It's like toothpaste. So if you don't want to, rub your bezel the wrong way, you can tape it up. But seeing as how this is kind of an already scuffed up, dinged up field watch, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, let's get into it. It's 3:22 p.m. Let's get down to business. Okay, so as I move the watch around in the light, you can see a few scuffs adorning this crystal here. The main one I'm going to try to remove is this one right here. I'll try to point it out for you guys. But either way, if I can clean up this crystal at all, I will be happy. We're gonna see if this Polywatch works on this watch or not. I had very good results with my Speedmaster Professional, and again, that Hesselite crystal. Now guys, if you have a sapphire crystal on your watch, unfortunately, sapphire is too hard to buff out easily. Again, if you found a way to scratch your sapphire, you're probably going to have to replace that crystal if you want to get rid of those scratches. Hardlex, same thing. It's easier to scratch than sapphire, but it's too hard to be buffed out easily. But Hesselite, we've been able to do, and hopefully this crystal, whether it's mineral or plastic, the Polywatch will work as well. But let's see. Okay guys, so as per the instructions on this Polywatch ointment, you're gonna put some of the compound on the crystal and then using, some cotton or here in this case, a microfiber cloth, you're going to put some pressure on the crystal, not too much downward pressure because you don't wanna crack the crystal, but in a circular motion, you're going to focus on the problem areas and, until you get all of the crystal, hopefully buff some of those surface scratches out of there. Now we're gonna be speeding it up a bit so it's not, just awkward silence as I'm here working on this crystal, but I'm gonna let you know how much time I spent on it. And again, it should be about a couple minutes, but let's go ahead and do it. guys, let's see the progress we've made, if any, thus far. I'll wipe off the excess compound here. I think we did it. Hey, hey. Isn't that something? See, a little bit of elbow grease goes a long way. Let's see. Let's get up close even further. Oh man, look at that. How cool is that? Looks brand new. That is so satisfying when things actually just work the way they should. There's a little bit of excess Polywatch ointment that obviously would have been mitigated if I did tape up that bezel, but I can just get rid of it with a Q-tip, or boom, there, fixed it. Dude, look at that. If I can get you in focus. Sorry, I'm too busy looking at it with my eyes. Look at that, guys. See, I did that for just about 2 minutes. No time at all. It totally got rid of all the little surface nicks, and then definitely that deeper one here over by the 3 and 4 o'clock numerals. Again, when things just work as they are advertised, it is so satisfying. So there you have it, guys. Not too long of a video, but I hope it kind of showed you something. See, a little investment, microfiber, or even, you know, an old t-shirt you want to cut up, and a little tube of Polywatch ointment. Now, you don't need to use a whole lot. You saw it was just a tiny little dab, tiny little dollop of it, and got rid of all of the surface scratches, and really none can be seen even under this macro lens. So surely with my naked eye, I can't notice any of them still being there. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little informative episode. I know you guys enjoy when I like work on things or tinker around on camera. I always get requests for that. And again, I love doing these little DIY projects, especially when these products actually work the way they're supposed to. So guys, yeah, there you go. Check it out. Polywatch ointment doing what it's supposed to do. Well, there you have it, guys. I had a whole bunch of fun doing this little project with you. And yeah, my little Stalker and Yale 184 looks brand new, except for, you know, all these other scuffs that happened about 20 years ago, but we're just gonna forget about those. Anyway, guys, if you want some more information about this Polywatch, or if you want to pick up a tube for yourself, link in the description below. It can be found at my Amazon store, so we thank you so much for supporting the channel that way. Also, go ahead, click the subscribe button if you learned something new and if you had some fun. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of this hard-hitting content we do here at the Time Teller channel. Go to www.thetimetellershop.com. That's the #1 place to buy affordable vintage luxury watches, serviced with a 1-year warranty, hand-picked by me, the Time Teller himself. And yeah, guys, we will see you next time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shows with everyone you know. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Always remember, I didn't invent time, I just tell it.